The wounded wolf and the mountain path. True strength is never handed to us. It awakens when we face pain, failure, and fear, and rise anyway. High in the rugged mountains, a young wolf named Kael limped along a narrow path. His paw was wounded from a harsh fall during a violent storm. The rest of his pack had moved on without him. Now, alone in the cold, surrounded by towering cliffs and whispering winds, Kael pressed on, even as each step sent pain shooting through his leg. Eventually, his body gave in. He collapsed beside a jagged rock, panting, his heart heavy with doubt. "Why did this happen to me?" he whispered. "Maybe I was never meant to survive." Above him, perched on a ledge, an old battle-scarred wolf named Varun watched quietly. Standing beside him was Sira, a lean, sharp-eyed she-wolf. "He won't make it," she murmured. "Look at him. He's already given up." But Varun didn't blink. "Wait," he said. "Let's see." Kael lay still for a moment, exhausted, but inside him a small fire refused to go out. He slowly lifted himself, trembling. He couldn't run, couldn't even walk properly, but he crawled, inch by inch. Through biting wind and stinging snow, he moved forward. He reached a twisted tree clinging to the edge of a mountain bend and paused again. As he lifted his eyes, he saw Varun and Sira watching. "Are you part of my pack?" Kael asked, breathless. "No," Varun replied calmly. "But we've been watching." "Will you help me?" Kael asked with quiet hope. Varun smirked. "Why should we? You're injured. You should have stayed in the den. These mountains aren't for the weak." Kael looked down, wounded more by the words than the cold. But instead of arguing, he said softly, "Then let me prove I belong." "Then keep climbing," Varun said. "No advice, no encouragement, just a challenge." Sira frowned. "That was harsh," Varun replied. "Was it? Or did he just find a reason to rise?" Over the next 2 days, Kael continued his slow, painful climb. He stumbled. He bled. The wind roared like an enemy trying to push him back. But he didn't stop. He drank from the snow. He learned to shift his weight. He began to move with the mountain, not against it. All the while, Varun watched, silent, distant. Then, just as the stars began to scatter across the sky, Kael reached the peak. He stood there, chest heaving, snow swirling around him, but unshaken. Varun stepped forward. "You made it." Kael didn't smile. He simply said, "I did." Varun asked, "Do you hate me for not helping you?" Kael shook his head. "If you had helped me, I would still be weak. I needed this climb." Sira, eyes softening, said, "You're no longer the wolf who fell behind." Varun nodded. "Strength isn't always in the body. It's in the choice to keep going. You chose to rise, and now you can lead." Kael looked out over the vast valley below. The pain in his paw was still there, but now it was part of him, not the end of him. He hadn't just survived, he had awakened.